Today I'm gonna show you, come a little closer. What's up, you guys? So this is a highly requested video, how to count your macros. I know there's like a zillion and one macro videos out there that you can probably go watch, but I'm gonna do another one so you can watch this one, okay? Okay. So, how the heck are you supposed to keep track of your macros? How do you count them? What is a calorie? Now, a calorie is energy. So when you are eating 2,000 calories a day, that means you're eating 2,000 calories of energy. What is a macro? Like, what's a macro? What does that even mean? A macronutrient is what it's really called. So a macro for short, it means big. And a micronutrient, micro for short, means small. Micro, macro, get it? When you're counting your macronutrients, which are protein, carbs, and fats. So proteins have 4 calories equals 1 gram. Carbs is 4 calories equals 1 gram. And fats is 9 calories equals 1 gram. These are the macronutrients, AKA macros, that everybody talks about. You know, like, hey girl, what's your macros? You know, you've said that before. Like, everybody said that. Those make up all of the foods for the majority that you eat. Now, you're either gonna be eating a fat, a protein, or a carb, or a fat, protein, and carb. A food is gonna be made up of a split of those. First of all, I want you to come a little closer. No, first of all, seriously, I want you to download MyFitnessPal. Okay, this is how I started. You're gonna download that app or a different app if you have a different app. I like this app because I'm able to scan my foods. I'm just used to it. I'm just sticking with it. When you set up your MyFitnessPal, do not set up any of the exercise. It's gonna ask you how much you exercise. If you have to put in the exercise, go ahead, but then you need to edit it afterwards. If you put in how much exercise you're doing, then it's going to add extra calories in for you. So you don't wanna do that. What you're going to do, you're gonna go to your day. If we're doing something simple like this. So this is going to be protein, carbs, and fats. 20 grams of protein, 0.5 grams of fat, 6 carbs. Next, you're gonna have to look at how much per serving. In this case, it says 1 scoop. Now, 1 scoop, if you scoop it and you put it in your glass and you weigh that out, it's not always equal to 30 grams. In the beginning, when you're learning, I really highly suggest that you just weigh it out. Now, I choose to weigh everything out in grams. You can weigh it out in ounces. Try grams, because if you're weighing out powder and stuff like that, it's just gonna be a little bit easier for you. So I bought this digital scale. This pulls off just in case you have a giant bowl, which I always do. And you can get these, I think this was like $15 at Target or something. So before you do anything,
set it to, there's either grams or ounces. Can you see it? We'll zero it out.
Zero it out. That's ounces, and here is grams. You're gonna set your glass on the scale. You're gonna zero it out. Get your scoop of protein, and that was a scoop, but it says 24 grams. It's supposed to be 30 grams. So All you need to do is put a little bit more in to equal the right amount. Now it's 30. And this equals the correct amount of 1 serving in the protein powder. If it has a little handy dandy scanner, okay, I'm gonna go add food up to the scanner on the top right. See how it's gonna scan? I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up to the scanner, and it's searching and it pops up. So that food popped up right here, and you're just gonna press check right there, check. And it totally just logged it. That is how you would weigh protein powder out, or anything for that matter. So with vegetables, when you're learning, choose if you're gonna weigh them out either raw or cooked, so that you don't get confused, because the weight is always gonna change with food when it's cooked. That goes with meats as well. So if you get a raw meat and weigh it out, and then you cook it and then weigh the same piece of meat out, it's gonna change because of the water that gets either pulled out or added to it. So it just depends on the food. Let's weigh out some broccoli. I always try to eat a lot of my vegetables raw. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing again. The weight's gonna change because you put something on there, so you're gonna zero it out. So that was actually exactly 199 grams of raw broccoli. So you're gonna log that in MyFitnessPal as 199 grams of raw, fresh broccoli. If you have a hard time finding anything, always try to add in USDA at the end, and it'll pull up the right thing. Now for broccoli, add food. We're gonna go search. We're going to type in fresh raw broccoli. Raw broccoli organic fresh right here. Now if it's in ounces, all you have to do is go to the ounces portion, press it, and it might pop up and give you a grams option instead. So just press grams and it changes, so just press 199 grams of fresh raw broccoli, check, and boom. So that is how you would do any vegetable at all. If you wanted to cook it and then put it in your bowl and weigh it out, then you would just look for cooked broccoli in grams. And if you can't find something, always put in grams and it'll pop up. Fat, on the other hand, has 9 calories for 1 gram. That's why you stay fuller longer when you eat fat. So the way I weigh out my fat, a tablespoon, a half a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon. There are 3 teaspoons, TSP, in 1 tablespoon, TBS. Just like I showed you before. You go right into MyFitnessPal, look up, say olive oil, 1 tablespoon, log it, and it'll show you exactly what 1 tablespoon is for olive oil. And that, my friends, is how you count your macros. Stick to counting your macros at maintenance calories for 2 weeks, logging every day so you know how your body works. And if you have any questions, of course, put them down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.